might be live again.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll see. We paused the credits so that way people wouldn't miss a single second of it.
I think we might be live again.
Just another roll of the dice. Just another roll of the dice. What you've been doing with the Beatles, I've been doing lately with Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
Been going through every single Bruce Springsteen song
cool.
in order. And I've been obsessed. It's been awesome. He's the man, and he's playing in April of next year, and it is a fortune. It is insane how much his tickets are.
Yeah, these are...
But it's like Swiftie shit.
Yeah.
It's like
I think, well, here's the thing. Like, there was, like, obviously Taylor Swift had a unique situation that caused for, like, a crazy demand for her.
What was her unique situation?
Well, she got all of her, like, music back, and she had, there was, like, well, I think there was supposed to be a tour that didn't happen because of the pandemic and stuff. And she also did it while she was in, like, a meteoric rise for everyone, like, publicly and everything. And so I think that was it. But now everyone's just going to use that as a case to just like be like, all right, well, if you're willing to pay that, then I guess we're going to charge you for it.
No, not many artists can demand that.
It's not the artist though. They'll just say that's the new norm. Like,
but then people won't go. There's not many people that people are willing to drop. Like Bruce Springsteen is like, for good tickets, it's like over $400 anywhere, you know? Yeah.
But I think so. I have a theory. I'm not an economist, but I have a theory that we are in a new age of inflation, which is that it isn't actually the economy that, well, it is kind of the economy, but it's like gas doesn't have to be as expensive as it is.
Oh, no. None of it is real.
None of it is real.
It's all
just
greed.
Someone has just determined, a CEO has just determined.
Well, for some things, maybe.
It's not,
but gas is, has very low margins, really.
Gas?
Yeah.
Then explain to me why a bunch of Saudi princes own entire islands.
Well, no, they definitely manipulate the oil supply and stuff. I mean, they're doing weird supply and demand shit with oil.
Yeah.
But yeah, like your average, you know, like it's not like, I don't know how to articulate this really, but they're not making that much per gallon. Chevron or something isn't, you know what I mean? But it's just in quantity, the mass of it, it's like, that's why, you know, they make so much money.
I think if you looked at the cost of gas, it doesn't have to cost what it costs. It is being inflated, and it isn't in response to the state of the economy.
Well, it's whatever you call it, an inelastic item. Everyone needs it no matter how much money it is, you know? So it's like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a greed-based.
Okay. Yeah, I guess in that sense it is a little greed-based, in the sense that they know that they have to have it.
Whatever they want to, so they essentially do. And then they also do a ton of stuff to limit the market, so that way no one else can do anything with gas.
Black Matt Damon says Ryan doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, then you tell me what I'm talking. Then explain it to me, like I'm 5.
There's a handful of people that own and control gas, and they use that to control the whole market. Is essentially what it is.
Right.
And we don't have government regulations in place that take that seriously enough, such that people can actually fight back against it. It's basically that's it. Oh, okay. All right. Sora! I remember when you got to this point.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. I think this was right before the last stream where we started competing.
Oh, this is where I was?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, for anyone just joining us,
we're talking about OPEC.
We're talking about OPEC. We're but the reason that it just started 3 minutes ago is because OBS is fucking up.
Either OBS or our internet, something's going on. That's why also, if you were here at the beginning and you noticed that it didn't stick around. Okay, crystals that you can't dodge.
There it is. It's really finally ending.
Wow.
The music crescendoed.
end of. There's gonna be a post credits. Post credits.
If there is, and it's anything longer than 20 seconds, blow our brains out.
Oh my god.
Okay. You're right. Oh my god.
Told ya.
Strap
Get
in.
ready. Oh my god.
Finally, back where it belongs.
Thank you, McRae Rights, for your 20 memberships. Oh my god.
Oh, look, it's them. God damn it. Do it. Attack. Jesus Christ.
Did
baby.
summon us back?
Okay.
Yep. Is that you, Lucio? You look different.
You look different, Luxu.
Haven't heard
Oh
that
my
name
god, it is.
Oh
That
my
guy!
god. Holy cow.
What?
These days they call me
I'm so glad chat didn't spoil it.
Whatever suits you.
Wow.
Really you?
Yeah, but some time ago I had to cast my old form away.
Sorry, I'm late.
Been through plenty more semblances since. But it's still
Better late than never, I guess.
What happened? Why are we here? You tell me!
I had a role to play. And after all these years, it's done.
Wow. I'm so fucking good at this game.
You did it.
God damn. Look at all those keyblades out there. It's a graveyard of keyblades.
I guess Ava didn't make it after all.
Meaning what?
I told her clear as day what it is I had to do.
And is that why you decided to exclude her?
As if Ava had her own mission.
As if.
Carried it out.
I've heard enough. Lucio, what was your role?
I
Oh
hope you
no,
like
not the
long
that
stories.
black box. What's in that black box? Are you kidding me? What?
They're still playing
We're
chess,
back
huh?
here. How are we? Oh my god.
It all comes down to this.
It's already come down to that.
No, but now it's all really coming down to this.
Oh.
Oh, there she is. She's dodging my pirate ship here. Come on. Come on. Fire her with the pirate ship!
What's this? I heard about this new game.
I thought she was gonna take the pieces and make them look like they were having sex with each other.
7 black pieces. And?
Is it still going?
Yes,
It's end
we're
credits.
back here.
Post credits. Of course there's going to be.
Okay, okay. They just put a chess piece under the camera. That has to be it. Fade to black, hard black.
Now you've got to beat him in chess.
I would love to play that
4D.
4D chess game. Ah!
There it
Did
is.
it happen?
You came in the second that the
Man.
post credit. It says the end right there.
Look at that.
It's in black and
All
white.
right.
Oh my god. Let's get some motherfucking rock coins in the chat for
Oh wait,
the
there's a
end.
battle report.
Oh, battle.
coming.
Okay, good. Yes.
Oh, we need some screen grabs of this?
Okay. Wow. So wait,
Your most loved blade was Crystal Snow?
That's a pretty good one. That's what I've been using a lot.
my most most consumed cuisine, mushroom terrine.
Nice.
You've only completed 13% of the gummy ship? That doesn't sound like
What does that
finishing-
mean?
That doesn't sound like finishing the game, James.
I know. I agree.
Well, wait. What does that mean? I've only completed 13% of it.
26 hours, 26 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
Thank you, chat, for sticking with us and commenting.
We
hanging
still got
out.
an hour left.
Oh yeah, no, we're still.
Omar was going to change it, but we wanted to make sure you could see the end credits. Go ahead and get your screenshot.
Most used situation command.
You only ate it 3 times.
I ended it with because I.
How
many did you make?
I had like 96. I had like something insane, and I left them all on the table. Forgot to eat them. Damn. What's
a lucky emblem?
Yeah, why do I only have one?
I don't know.
90?
I think those are like hidden in the world afterwards because I just saw a thing that said like you can go explore for lucky emblems. Fuck that.
I wish it said how many times you died.
It says I used risk charge 91 times. That was definitely the worst one. That was like the one where I turned black and like.
Yeah, but that's because you can only use that when you're about to die. So that's why it says that.
Oh.
I made it to the last world. Ryan.
Rory's making fun of me, y'all. They said, Ryan, this is a hollow victory. Your stats were lame and it happened off stream.
He beat it. It didn't happen off stream. What are you talking about?
We have every minute of this documented. Some of it twice.
I don't have any pins or any items.
Yeah, you know that's actually where this fucked up. That one time where we lost the progress. That progress was some of the best stats. You know, and then again,
when you say we lost the progress, you forgot to save.
No. Somebody turned off the thing or something, and then so all of that progress was my best progress. That's the story I'm going with. You know.
Yeah.
That's my spin.
Where'd Omar go? We need to change the scene. Someone needs to change the scene.
I know how to do this. I'm a gamer.
Had something really important that only he could do.
God, I want my snack so bad, but I got to play this game.
You want a cookie?
I did it.
What kind of cookie?
They're the famous Amos.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you're not going to waste your time.
Oh. Okay.
I know you're kind of a cookie connoisseur.
Yeah, that's the harder the cookie, I don't know about that.
Oh, you're a big soft cookie, man. I think I knew that.
We did it.
So, Ryan, if you were going to play another game from start to finish, what would it be?
Is there anything you've
tell me
dreamed
so we
of
make
playing?
Sure that's not it.
Well, you know, I've always wanted to play Werewolves Within on this.
Okay,
channel.
no, that doesn't.
What game?
You can't just play the social game that you want to play here.
But that is my favorite. But I think we tried once and no one was playing the game at that time, and so it's just whatever. Anyway, okay. Okay, hold on.
So
hold that thought.
You've seen a lot of games and a lot going on because of your work. Is any of them like, oh,
that'd be fun to experience?
No,
I need to spend $500.
90% of them, I definitely am like this. I would not have fun playing this game that you guys are playing, that you guys are into.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I love like arcade kind of games, but those are like.
I just slaughtered this guy. Did you see me wreck that fool? Aqua did it.
Oh.
Aqua. Can we get Aquas in chat? Aqua chant.
Aqua chant.
Aqua chant.
Is that Spookum's emote still there? Or did that go
I don't know.
I think I would have fun playing and maybe beating Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, that's a big one. I didn't even beat.
One.
No, probably the second one, I guess, because everyone says it's fun, right?
Yeah, I played a lot of it. I appreciated it, but I couldn't get into it because it was too it took too long. I would be like, all right, I'm gonna play some game. I was like, just go ahead and ride your horse in real time across the entirety of Texas, and I was like, okay,
there's your aquas.
All right, yeah, look at those aquas.
For Red Dead, for me, it was I put it down for too long. 2 months or whatever. And when I picked it up, I had no idea what to do.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Or what buttons did what.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is very complicated to control.
And context-based.
I feel like they did a good job with that stuff. It's just, I need to be able to play a tutorial after I put it down for 2 months.
I really like Portal.
Oh,
that'd be fun. Did you play Portal 2?
I played Portal 2. I didn't beat it, but I got pretty far.
Treasure Sphere? The Eclipse?
We'll put up a poll.
And I did it in VR. Is it always in VR?
No.
Portal in VR is fun. I think I did it in VR.
Man, VR videos, they don't hit for us.
Well, because you're supposed to experience them yourself, right?
Right.
Isn't that the whole idea?
Yeah.
You mean like the views don't hit, or they don't turn out to be good videos? I think some of them are really
the
fun.
former. I think we made some really great videos. We haven't hit whatever that thing is that it needs to be.
I also think like if you have a really technical setup where it does feel like you're experiencing it, but ours are so kind of slapdash.
I feel like I just saw one that that would be good.
I mean, Portal could be fun, or Portal 2 at least. But if you've already beaten it,
I didn't beat it. I got pretty far. I mean, I love Mario Kart. That's the only game I beat on stream or on a video.
I remember that. I mean, that was my favorite game.
Yeah, I beat you guys. It was awesome. One of the best days of my life.
such a sad existence.
Beating Jacob Alana and I at Mario 64 in
yes.
2022 was.
Yes.
You live an extremely exciting, event-filled life.
I was top 10.
About
it's right up there.
What about maybe like Super Mario 64 or one of those? Do you care at all?
I somehow never really got into Super Mario 64, but I loved like Super Mario 3 or whatever, Super Nintendo.
That's Nintendo.
But I also every once in a while I'll see like some weird Mario spin-off that I'm like is fun, seems fun.
I love Super Mario Odyssey. That's definitely one of my top games in the last several years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey.
The hat game, huh?
Yeah, I just think the whole thing of it, because I appreciate all the Mario games. Like every single time a new Mario game comes out, you're just like, oh yeah, they put so much heart. Remember this, Ryan?
They really put love into those games.
Oh yeah, this was fun. It was like Galaga.
This was like 3 hours of my life one day watching Ryan do the spaceship.
It says, I wonder. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can abandon the battle. No, okay, you still have to do it.
Dan,
what's up?
Board Game Dan. I went on Black Friday. I bought like 13 board games.
That's too many.
To play with my family.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's good. If you actually can play them with someone, that's good.
Well, yeah. I mean, we love board games. I mean,
this is for like holiday time.
Yeah, we usually I'll usually buy at least one new game or something, but I just went insane, and we're not gonna play them all, obviously, but we have them there.
Board games.
Napkin the Elf kind of took over, huh?
Yeah, board games are kind of like vinyls. Like you just start collecting them. I have so many games that I haven't played. It's disgusting.
I mean, I'm the same, and I think we went through that phase a lot, like sort of at the same time.
Yeah.
Where we're like, board games are amazing. Look how many great games there are.
Yeah.
We're gonna play all of these, and then they start to stack up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have a regular crew, or else it won't happen.
Someone's asking what board games are you most excited to play. I don't know if they're asking me, but I bought this game Mind Management a year or two ago. I'm still itching to play that.
Huh.
I have I got it for a lease, so it's technically hers, but a Goofy Movie board game.
Whoa.
And I have a Gargoyles board game that she got me like I want to say last Christmas or the Christmas before.
It's such like a random specific property.
I know, but you like have a whole city that you build and stuff.
I mean, I fucking love Gargoyles, don't get me wrong.
I'm pulling up the games.
Yeah, what games did you get?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
I'd be curious.
People say Wingspan's great. I haven't played it.
I've played it one time. It is really good. It's like an engine building game.
That would be such a fun, a really fun. I know you just said VR games don't hit for us.
But we'll figure it out one day.
But one of the games I'm like the best at for real, and it's so fun to play is Eagle Flight in VR. Have you played that?
Okay, yeah.
It's
I haven't played it. I know what you're
fucking blast, and you look like an idiot, because you're just like going darting around like an eagle. But I know the city really well. It's like Paris, post-apocalyptic Paris, and that would be a real fun like tournament, or style video or something.
Is Gargoyles a VHS game?
No.
Oh, someone wrote Gargoyles VHS board game. We should make a show where we play board games.
Yeah, I agree.
Jasm, I think Brass Birmingham looks really cool. I'd want someone to teach me that game.
Yeah,
it looks very.
That's the new
complicated.
#1 or whatever. It just beat Gloomhaven, knocked out Gloomhaven or whatever.
I feel like I see those. I'm like, oh, this looks great, but I don't want to learn it myself.
Okay.
Beat Saber.
So I bought Beat the 8 Ball.
Okay.
No, yeah. So you can violently attack your family members. Are you as mean to them as you are your coworkers?
I bet they're all probably the same, right?
They're worse.
They're all probably like it's all the same.
No, I I'm the worst.
Oh, okay.
They also do what you guys do, and they all gang up on me
Oh.
too because they just want to
I
see me
think
lose.
You
kind
target
of-
yourself.
Exactly.
by
Yeah,
I
making
know.
it-
I know. I do
yourself
that.
for sure.
But it's fun. It's game time.
You're the one sibling taking it too seriously. You're the oldest sibling.
I wouldn't say I'm
too.
taking it too seriously. I'm saying I'm taking it. I'm having a good time.
Does mom ever have to take you aside and be like, Ryan, can you chill out?
Growing up,
Your
I
5-year-old niece is crying because you're screaming at her.
I
About
put
the 8-ball.
that I put that poor woman through hell growing up. Yes.
And
Still?
now
no, now we're besties, but
She must worry
at a
about
certain
you
time.
lot.
At a certain time, yeah, I think she does. She prays about me all the time for me. Okay, I got big potato muffin time. I don't even know what it is. Some of these I didn't even really. I just saw that they. I tweeted and said, "Hey, give me good board game recommendations." And then if they had like really well reviewed, sometimes I didn't even really read it. So I don't even know what big potato muffin time is. So moving on, farting sheep, liar liar, uproar, sick burn, skillmatics, kids against maturity. It's for the kid for the nieces, and South Park Munchkin.
okay.
And
Heard of any of that?
and don't get got, and pitch storm. Any of those? Any of those you guys heard of?
Report back, please. Someone says Muffin Time's awesome.
Okay. Cool.
You did it.
Avery Ham, down with the muffins. Okay, so
Die.
this boss does just take forever.
Die. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did you die?
No, I killed it. Hell no, I didn't die.
Have you died?
Yeah. I had a couple times.
Got an untouchable bonus.
Thank you, Nightbot.
Did you get that untouchable bonus?
I'm sure I did. If there's a
I
bonus
received a
on
new
there,
gummy
I got it.
commendation. On to the last level. Remember this area?
Yeah, but your gummy ship looks so lame compared to mine, James.
It's the gummy ship from your ending. So at
Oh.
least mine's going to end the same way yours did, despite the fact that you spent 45 minutes putting a 69 in a satellite dish.
That's the best part of mine.
Let's go. We got 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Let's do it. I gotta go.
Skip.
I gotta go export the Christmas video.
Oh, cool. Have you told people what happens in that one?
Yeah, I feel like we can tease it. I think it'll be
You
fun.
should.
It's coming out in a week. Everyone, we got probably our biggest guest of all time. I can't even believe it. I was gone, unfortunately. I wasn't there that day.
Oh, okay.
But Napkin the Elf, a
Whoa.
real Christmas elf.
Rooster Teeth podcasts own Napkin the Elf.
Yes, right. They get a vacation from the North Pole every 900 years.
Yeah.
Right, and obviously it's only been 15 years since they were in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually every year, I didn't know this, but Santa and an elf, they
Mate.
they
They have sex with each other.
No, they take whoever is at the top of the nice list and they throw a party for them.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
And guess who the nicest little boy on earth is?
Who?
Jacob Fullerton.
Whoa,
He got
I
a
believe
free trip to the North Pole. And yeah, Dying Fetus, the metal band, was supposed to be there with them. 1/3 of them at least.
I remember that.
But unfortunately, they had an obligation at the last minute. But yeah.
Can I just point out real quick how shitty? Like, look at the shitty animations.
Yeah.
It's like 3 frames of animation.
Yeah.
Copy paste.
But yeah, everyone knows, Dying Fetus is the #1 best or biggest metal band of the North Pole. It's like,
Okay, I didn't know.
yeah.
that,
They're
actually.
popular there.
yeah, they're really popular there. They love
So on the
heavy.
Billboard charts for the North Pole, it's all Dying Fetus songs.
Well, it's all heavy. Yeah, it's all heavy metal. It's all Cancer Christ,
I
Cannibal
doing?
Corpse, all that kind of shit.
Oh, it's Stitch.
We got a 1 month from T just a second ago. Thanks, T.
Thank you,
We're
T.
gifted sub, excuse me. Organization 13. I don't
Look,
even know
it's
what that
Lilo
question
and
is,
Stitch. Did you ever do this, Ryan? You do Lilo and Stitch? No?
No,
No, I don't think
have
you did.
No idea. Maybe. I don't know.
There were like bonus powers that he didn't use.
Yeah, there's tons.
Stitch is awesome too. Come on.
He's going to be even better in
I
the
don't know
live
about
action
Lilo, but
Lilo and
Stitch
Stitch
is
that's
awesome.
coming out. Everyone can't wait for that.
Yep. It's gonna be
Finally, it's
terrifying.
Do you think how
Why?
miserable do you think the box office has to be for Disney for them to
Stop.
remaking things in
I
live
think
action?
3 of them would have to tank in a row. Because I think it's too easy for them to just remake it. But I mean, they've had a shit year, right?
Yeah.
Marvel's worst MCU movie ever. What else just tanked? Wish. Everyone says that was awful.
I don't even know. The thing is, like, at this point, I don't even know if I haven't even seen any reviews for Wish, really. It's just like the marketing is so horrible, and
I mean, I remember the first trailer I saw looked really bland.
I haven't
It looked like Illumination or something making
gotcha.
a Disney-like movie.
Did that conversation happen? You know?
Oh,
I've died laughing at that video so many times. I don't want to. I don't want to cut my baby. I've cried. I cry every time I edit it.
Well,
out of tears of joy and laughter, and it can't be cut.
I think we can talk about that, right?
You can talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan was being secretive. We were like, so Ryan's special guest Napkin came in for a video, and the content turned a little dark.
Whoa, that doesn't sound like the Napkin I know.
I know.
There's a lot of pedophilia.
Don't pitch it like that. It's not pedophilia.
I mean, it's funny.
It is not sexual. They many times they go out of their way.
Why are you defending Napkin so furiously?
It's like you know him
seems like
really
a
well.
cool guy, you know. And I'm just trying to, yeah. Obviously, it's weird. It's not the first time someone's like commented on the fact that it's creepy and weird that Santa watches kids 24/7.
So
you think that's the first time anyone's ever observed that?
The video is great, but YouTube hates.
Well, that's why I feel like
pedophilia.
Of course, and I feel like we should just show it to them, and then if they say, "Hey, this has got to go," then we put the cool one up on Rooster Teeth, the shitty one up on YouTube.
I think that's.
But we should, just see what they say first. Hopefully it gets past them.
But that's not what we're doing, Ryan. We're not trying to just get stuff past them.
Why wouldn't we?
Ryan,
I mean, there's rules.
They're watching this right now.
What I'm saying is, that's not what our goal is.
Our goal is to make the funniest content.
Thank you.
And this would be accomplishing that goal.
Raja knows
if our art went up just how it was supposed to be and it's as intended.
After and during Demo Disc After Dark, every episode was going through many layers of YouTube notes, so many that it triggered a meeting with YouTube that we had, where they were wondering why we had so many flags coming, and it was really funny.
How'd that go?
The guy well, which one was it? Looked down at his notes, and he goes, "There's something about a lot of bestiality about having sex with fish." Because that was the
Street Sharks
video. No, that was Aquaman. It wasn't even demo wheel, but we were flagging something in their system somewhere where they had to meet with us to tell us to chill out.
Did we try? Honestly. I don't know why they stopped doing certain things. Well, if we could still do it and make it funny, then we still would. But
the fucking a fish song, it was great, and it's not like it was actual bestiality or anything.
I learned glide.
It triggers some machine somewhere.
Well, how is fucking a fish not actual bestiality?
Because he's a fish man. And Aquaman is part fish, right?
Oh, got it. Okay.
We're moving, baby.
It was like a toy. It's like a stuffed animal. I don't know.
Either moral of the story is if when the Christmas video comes out, when you see it on YouTube, go to Rooster Teeth and watch it no matter what. I'm sure that version will be better.
If it's 16 minutes long, they didn't care.
Yeah.
If it becomes a 9-minute long video, we cut all of the jokes.
Yeah, that'll be so sad, and I will cry.
Or what's a creative overdub that every time someone makes a joke, you can, make it about kittens.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if that would play in this one.
If
because
we
it really is so much of the video.
if we
It's so
maybe
much.
yeah, I know.
Do you ever think what could have happened if this existed in like the age of like VHS and like home video? If we would be like, you can also buy right now in the Rooster Teeth store Funhouse, the home video edition, where we keep in all the shit.
The X-rated versions, yeah.
Film it like one of those Girls Gone Wild videos. You just pan the camera to Ryan. Hopefully those people got sued into oblivion.
Didn't they?
Yeah,
I think they
no.
did.
I think that guy went to jail
Yeah.
for tax stuff, Al Capone style.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nice. Did you guys point at each other and say Al Capone?
Because
Well,
we
we
had
were
been talking
talking about
about
it
that
earlier.
earlier, about how like when people do horrible things, it's never like a crime thing that they did. It's always
Oh, it's some technicality to get
Yeah.
them on, right?
That brings him down. No, Stephen, I have never been to Ireland, but thank you for saying that. I would love to go sometime. It sounds like a cool place. I want to go to Edinburgh Fringe Fest or whatever.
That's Scotland. I
yeah.
think.
Well,
Oh,
you just
oh,
couldn't group
fuck.
those together.
I'm sorry, Stephen. I want to go to that. I want to go to both of those places.
I mean, I think they're pretty close. Geographically.
I want to go play putt-putt in Scotland, where golf was made.
Mhm.
DC Dante Night. I don't know if there's enough DC games to make more.
Yeah.
You could maybe do like a Batman.
John's Santa Claus, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry, Santa. The actual Santa Claus that we got.
Yeah, I like how you build
was
Napkin
amazing.
the Elf above Santa fucking Claus.
I know. I forgot about that. Yeah, sorry. Santa is also in this, and he's amazing. He's the fun. He was so funny. Cracked me up.
I find it very entertaining. You reminded me of it in that video because you cut to Chris Damaris on the Rooster Teeth podcast
Yeah.
describing to people the concept of Napkin the Elf. Before you were ever a part of our lives.
I didn't know that was on a podcast either until I think Alana brought up Napkin the Elf, and then somebody was like I think Chris brought this up on a podcast. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean,
And
he
then
looks like a little baby child. In
someone
that
sent
clip.
it to me. Yeah,
I don't know when that is from.
that was kind of cool though. I
will say-
I enjoyed this world.
Is this where you have to gather all the Soras?
Yeah,
There's so
this was
many of
fun. I liked all the Sora stuff.
God, this is no one wants to do this in a fucking video game. Are you shitting me?
I kind of had fun
No
doing
one.
that.
No, you
It's
didn't.
fun.
I remember you
This doesn't
hating it.
look Fun.
I did.
Yeah, you were like, this sucks.
Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't.
Chat, did you love it?
Yeah.
Do you really have to get all of these?
You have to get a certain number of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Because this looks
111.
intolerable.
But then you need to like
those,
change the world's shape or something to be able.
those pictures of Napkin where you got a big old blonde goatee. Was that bleached? Did you
Yeah,
bleach your
dude.
hair?
Yeah, I went to this like salon right across
No.
right across the street from Graceland, and this lady had to go like get the bleach all the way somewhere else, and then it burned me. You know, it was like because it was
You
also my
could've burned
face.
yourself and bleached
It was
your-
also
You're such a DIY guy. You went to a salon to...
yeah, well, because I it was mainly for the beard and stuff. I wanted it to look the elf. It had to look perfect, Dan. All right.
Why
know?
are you talking about how Napkin the Elf looked?
Yeah, I just blacked out for a second. What were we talking about?
What we're talking about is Napkin has aged.
Yeah, I
Absurdly.
know. I saw pictures of him. His
looks like
beard.
For
shit.
900
is-
he's like 8,
yeah,
90
for
years
real.
old. He looks nice and young and healthy. And then 903 years old, and he's ancient.
You know, sometimes it goes like that, Dan. You know, your body just falls apart.
And his foot hurt,
in an
too, I
instant.
think.
10 years
Yeah.
ago is
I
what
don't
Bruno
know.
says. The podcast that Chris talks about Napkin.
10 years ago, what?
That's
when
when
they
how
did
long
that.
the podcast.
Oh, wow.
was.
That was 10 years
Podcast
ago.
number 2,
God
3.
damn, that's
Holy
crazy,
shit, they made
dude.
a lot of that.
Damn.
Shout out to the new Rooster Teeth podcast crew. Those
Yeah.
people are fucking funny.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it.
Should.
I shouldn't admit to that on screen. Yeah, it's amazing.
You lose your job for not listening to or watching everything Rooster Teeth produces.
Armando's gonna show up at your door.
Please don't be in the chat, Armando. I'm sorry. I've been busy.
No, but Andrew and Griff are really fucking funny too.
Yeah, they're cool.
Whoever that
I like those people.
strange Gus man was before can't hold a candle.
Mm-mm. Okay, it's turning that one.
Thank you, Admiral Snack Bar.
Come on. That's not how physics work. If it's turning that way, I shouldn't be falling off.
To answer whoever's question was about Organization 13, I literally had to. I looked it up. Apparently, it's the organization. It's this game.
Oh, those were
and I didn't. I forgot.
Those were the bad guys.
So that's how much of impression Organization 13 made on me. And I can name no characters.
Well,
Don't feel bad.
And we
really terrible
we
name
just
for a
beat
villain
it.
crew.
It's a terrible name for a terrible game.
That's like the TNT version of bad guys. Yeah, I don't think view count necessarily indicates quality. Those people are funny. So, someone was like, views are down. I don't think that means anything.
Yeah, it's right.
I mean, our views aren't where they used to be, but I love everything that we're making.
I agree.
We've never had a more talented crew, if that says anything.
Well, I've always been here, so. So, just to be clear. Just to be
Well,
clear,
there,
Dan,
there
I've always
used to
been
only
here.
be one of you, and now there are several people as skilled as you.
Well, it's hard to say.
I mean, they hired Elise a long time ago.
Well, even that. Hard to say.
Thanks for all the gifts, y'all. Snack bar,
Hell
Joe
yeah.
Perry.
Appreciate you.
Really appreciate you guys. So, do you have the bug now, Ryan? Are you gonna
To play
are you a
more of
Kingdom
this
head?
shit?
Are you a Kingdom head now?
Fuck no. But but I am. I have thought recently that I should. I want to play more video games, and that kind of.
Yeah.
So just beating a game in general is
Makes
kind
you
of is
feel-
Yeah, there you
rewarding.
go.
And because I had this crazy novel idea, right? I don't think anyone's ever done this before. I want to start maybe streaming myself playing video games.
Whoa.
Sometimes at night.
How can you be certain that you turn the stream off?
I won't. But luckily, I'm
I remember how nervous so many people in Funhouse were when you started doing stream stuff because they're like, he's gonna leave it on. And he's gonna
I
do
mean, he
something
did.
really bad.
And
he's gonna get us all.
that
canceled.
assumes that I would be doing that I'm just always doing something I shouldn't be.
Are you ready to
Which I
I think
never
that's a
have.
fun idea, Ryan.
Never have.
I'd watch you stream.
Hell yeah, thank you.
I mean, I guess I kind of do.
So far,
sometimes.
I've just been streaming nothing. Like I have fun. I just turn it on and I'll like just talk to the chat or like I played music last time.
Well, that actually sounds better.
I played all the Dragon Force songs the night before the Dragon Force video just as like a practice run
Yeah, yeah.
on
Cool.
stream.
I mean, the thing is, you don't have to game to stream. You can do other things. If there's other things, if you want to make music, if you want to do all kinds of other stuff. My only thing is if you're gonna stream, just make sure you're not using it to invade other people's privacy. People that are like streamers that are like, I go out into the wild and I bother people. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
No, you see clips of that one kid with the bodyguard that goes like annoys people until they try and fight him, and then his giant bodyguard shows up. I want that kid to get hit by a car.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Mushroom Terrine?
Please eat it all. Yeah, buy as much
But you
as
have to leave it somewhere. Hot tub stream. Do you have a hot tub, Ryan?
No, but that's a genre. I've heard.
Oh.
But I have a lot of fun streaming, just hanging out. But I do think I'd have fun trying to play through a video game on stream. It would just be something different. One thing I was gonna do recently with my I have a buddy Matt who's sometimes streams in Memphis to like 4 people. I love you, Matt.
Hey, I don't think that matters.
No, it doesn't matter at all. I tell him though, but I'm like that we should stream together, and then our thing was going to be we're going to play tic-tac-toe, and then we're going to graduate. I think we're going to play checkers and then have a chess tournament.
Okay.
So
Where does it evolve from chess?
Well, then that'll probably take too long, you know. But then
in one
hopefully we'll
stream.
get 20 people watching us, and it'll be
How does that
great.
really feel? I forgot what I said that was complicated.
We're doing it, Ryan. We're in that part. Remember that part where you had to go back to all the other levels again?
Vaguely.
It was just last time.
Badminton. I think that Office loves Funhouse Goes Outside.
Man, we have a potential. Probably won't happen because a lot of them never happen. But potential ad sales one. And I pitched a Funhouse outside for an ad sales deal that would be really funny, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
That's one of those things that I think we actually generate a lot of great ideas.
Yeah.
For those, like every once in a while, the sales team comes to us and they're like, "Hey, we're pitching for this. Please send us ideas revolving around this, whatever it is."
Yeah.
And we come up with a bunch of ideas, and sometimes they're stinkers, but sometimes we create really great ideas. I'm like, it's a shame we can't do this unless someone pays us to.
Yeah.
Someone brought up Amarath. Have you ever seen her streams?
Uh-huh.
I
don't know that I've ever seen her streams, but
One of the few times
You met her.
I didn't meet her.
Oh, okay.
I was streaming, and then it was one of the first times I learned how to raid, which is so fun.
yeah.
And I raided her with my 30 people, and then she was she had this one of these. It's like a super realistic ASMR doll or something, and she just was like whispering into its ear, and then she just goes, "Thank you for the raid, Ryan." Twitching with Ryan.
And then you're like, I'm in love.
Yeah. I'm like, yes. How much
He's
money
my
can I give you?
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, my girlfriend said hello.
And now you've given her how much money?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now half my paycheck goes to her. It's just direct deposited.
Kingdom Hearts defeat 3,000 enemies. You made it 72% of the way, Ryan.
Fuck yeah. Good for me. And I also rated Herman Lee.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That dude seems like genuinely nice.
I fucking love that
a
guy.
A good person.
Yeah, exactly. He's cool. He gets it, man. He's cool.
I mean, I think the fact that he would show up here means he's a pretty cool guy.
Well, I think that was just their
He didn't care about
publicist
us.
people just said, "Hey, you're doing this." But
I mean, I think that's awesome.
but he was cool for
And
coming.
he didn't fire them the next day.
Right.
Oh, come on, you bitch. Boom. Boom. Let's go. 20 minutes.
Go.
Let's go.
James.
Fucking go.
Let's go. Next world, give it to me. Next world. Oh, we got to drop through this bullshit. Oh, yeah, okay.
Saw Maestro on Friday.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, how was that?
I didn't like it, man.
Yeah.
really?
I did not
It
like
seemed self-indulgent.
Yeah.
It's
It
a lot of
seemed
those
that way.
Oscar baity movies.
Well,
right?
can I just light spoiler for the movie?
I
Is that
guess so.
okay?
You can light spoil the movie based on a real person.
Well, right. It's a it's a fucking it's about film composer. There's no film composing in this movie.
Uh-huh.
I thought
Well,
there'd be.
that's one of those things. Like when it's a movie about a writer, it's so hard to show doing something like that in a compelling way.
I guess, but I mean, not that that's all it had to be. I mean, it was mainly focused on his relationship with his wife, which was cool and interesting, some of it. But you have
who
a
played-
scene where he's
Bradley Cooper.
like making West Side Story or
Well, yeah,
something.
okay. Who plays wife?
Carrie Mulligan.
Oh, nice.
It was. Someone asked, was the nose necessary? Honestly, the makeup is incredible. Like he really does look like this guy, and so I do think that the nose was necessary.
Let's go! Another down!
Talking about Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another movie. Everyone that I know that's seen it says it's incredible.
Would it be possible to make a badass looking Godzilla movie where it was still like a Godzilla in a suit situation, a guy in a suit as Godzilla?
I think so.
You
think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
with miniatures
I
and
mean,
shit.
I think sometimes when I see
Oh.
practical things, I'm like more impressed by them than when I see
Right.
non-practical.
I feel like it would need to be done in kind of
I might be
I
able
don't
to fix
know,
that audio.
like leaning into the retroness of it. Like it couldn't be a modern Godzilla taking place in like the 2020s.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think also there could be like cool effects. Like there's tons of stuff. Like, did anyone see Dark Crystal, the Dark Crystal series?
That was incredible. Yeah.
Like that show looked awesome, like better
Yeah.
than a ton of things done in computers.
It's true.
And it's just because, but apparently it was super expensive.
Yeah.
I would like to. One thing I feel like hasn't been brought up yet, along these same lines, Furiosa reactions.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Dude, the trailer. This is my reaction. I think it looks pretty bad. Like, just
I agree.
it looks.
Why? What about it did you see that looked
Also,
any
like,
different than?
It looks like a straight to DVD version
Does it?
of Mad Max to me. You know, the CGI just looks so computer gooey.
Well,
you
it's probably
know,
not finished.
hopefully it's not. But I mean, I'm waiting to be wrong. I would love to be proved wrong because I fucking loved Fury Road. But Jesus, so you agree with me, Omar,
agree with you.
and you
Also, I
disagree
think
with me?
I didn't think
Something
it
about the
looked. It didn't
casting is
stand
weird
out to me.
too. Like Anya Taylor-Joy or whatever as Furiosa. I don't know if I see that.
I don't see it either. I don't, and honestly, I don't really love her. The menu kind of killed her for me.
Uh-oh.
But you thought it looked cool.
I thought it looked fine. I mean, here's the thing. I thought that Fury Road was such like an out of nowhere. Like, how is this sequel from however out of nowhere, just like one of the best movies ever made? And so seeing this, yeah,
I don't know if it's worth it at this point, but can you check your audio output?
it's just my volume's really low.
Your volume is really
Yeah, that's why. So I mean, I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, this looks like this could be awesome.
I mean, I'm waiting for it to be awesome, but in terms of just like part of the cool part about Fury Road, we can all agree, is the practical nature of it all, right? Is just how like they really went out and did that shit. And
I mean, there's like a bombastness to the story too, right?
right,
I don't know,
but
something about it does strike me weird, Ryan. Like, also,
Yeah.
like, why is that necessary?
I mean,
To
it's
make
never.
it?
It's
What, another Mad Max movie?
Of that story, I guess. Of like, I
well,
don't
it's a
know, another
prequel.
Mad
You know, it's a
Max.
prequel, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
her
But
younger or whatever.
I
like-
listen. I get that. If it were
For
up to
sure.
me, I think it would just be completely unrelated, and that would be how I would make every single movie, because we're trying to cinematic universe the shit out of everything on this world, and it's terrible and bad.
Right.
I forgot I picked Japanese dialogue.
Yeah, okay. So D Weather says Fury Road had a giant CGI sandstorm. Like, you're right. Like, there was obviously lots of really well done hidden CGI throughout the movie, and that people made a big point about that at the time. But like, it was so well integrated into it that to me, it didn't stand out as much as this trailer, which might just be the trailer. But it looks
maybe
like
they
so CGI. I'm
I
just
mean,
sitting there
it's
going like,
also the stuff in the trailer is probably the first stuff to be finished, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
when is that movie supposed to come out? Is it really that long from now that it's still that deep? Like, that much of it isn't done yet?
I mean,
Well,
most movies, they're like rendering them out and they show in a couple weeks. Like,
George Miller is a fucking crazy person, and
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Yeah.
isn't he like 90 or something?
He's in his 80s, I
So
think.
I know that he
I
did
think.
like Happy Feet or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
Has he
Babe
done-
too,
And
Pig in
Babe.
the City.
What
And
else?
Babe.
What else has he done?
Well, that's the thing. It's like his career is
Just Mad Max.
is Mad Max, Happy Feets, Babes, and that
And Happy
that-
Feet and Babe were like so he could make more Mad Maxes.
right, and that Genie movie that just came out, and
But you said
then
that wasn't very good.
I'm
What
missing
Genie
I'm
movie?
missing at least two
Like,
or three.
3,000 Years of Longing?
Yeah, that
or something
movie
like
was
that?
not that good. Unfortunately, it
Wait,
looked
3,000
amazing.
Years of Longing. Is that a book?
I don't know.
That's
It's
a
like
that's a
Idris
movie.
Elba's like a genie, and Tilda Swinton
Tilda
was,
Swinton, man. Tilda
Love
Swinton
Lost.
is amazing, and I love her and the stuff she is. But I feel like we're getting too much Tilda Swinton.
I agree with you.
I think maybe it's just that she stands out because every single time she's in
But
it,
she
she's
used to be a
always.
chameleon. She used to not stand out. She
Did
used to be
she?
like she would fall into. She would be like you wouldn't. Oh fuck, that's Tilda Swinton kind of thing.
I don't know. I felt like she has like such a recognizable face, but
Thank
I
you,
think
Raymond.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think-
she's like a tall, super elegant looking person.
Isn't she like royalty or something? She has like royal blood of some kind.
maybe
I don't know.
Pretty sure
Is
that's
she
what
a
it
is she a dame?
I don't know that she's a dame yet.
The original cinematographer didn't return for Furiosa. God damn it. So the movies that I had forgotten about that George Miller did are he had a thing in the Twilight Zone movie. He did Witches of Eastwick.
Oh, right.
Which I watched recently. And he did Lorenzo's Oil.
Oh, okay. Hey, we've done this whole stream. We're not even talking about the remake of Australia or the repurpose of Australia.
Lindsay was ranting.
Far
about
Away
this the
Down
other
or
day.
something?
Far Away Downs. I was so confused. Like, I think it's just a commercial came on for it. And then it was like a brand new Hulu original, Far Away Downs. And I said to Elisa, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? That's Australia. That movie's like a decade and a half old. And she was like, I don't know. And then I was like, did they cut it into a mini series? And they're like, yep, they cut it into a mini series and rescored it or whatever.
So
I was like, oh
weird.
my God.
You know, that was way different than Elisa's telling of that story.
What was her telling of the story?
She goes, I was watching this thing and James was on his phone, and then all of a sudden I thought the whole trailer played, and I'm like, I think that was Australia. James, go back. And you're like, no, that was just some thing. And then they went back, and then you go, oh my God, that's Australia.
That's
Is that not what
absolutely
happened?
Not
Elisa's
true.
retelling is off here too.
So Ryan's retelling of Elisa's retelling?
Yeah.
I might have how did I mess up Elisa's
I don't know, but
retelling?
it's definitely not how that felt in the room.
But you were there when that happened?
Yeah, that happened right here when Lindsay was freaking out about it. Elise was talking about it too.
Okay, so you were here though. Okay.
It was a thing that happened, yes.
All right, good.
But not in the way that you said.
Okay, well then I fucked up.
So Timber Panic, did he nail it? 100 Years of Solitude is what you're thinking of?
I mean, that is a book that
that is one of the best books ever written and one of my favorite books. If
Really?
anyone is a reader and has not read 100 Years
that's
of
one of
Solitude,
those
it's
that's one of those that's
very
hard
impressive.
hard to read though, right?
It's not really. I
'Cause
don't
like
think so.
all-
The challenge is that
The
it's like about a
translations are bad.
family. No, the translation's brilliant. It's about a family, and they keep naming their children the same thing that the fathers and mothers were named. So there's, it goes through 100 years, but there's like 5 or 6 characters will be named the same thing.
Okay.
So it's hard to parse sometimes. But brilliant book. Honestly, one of my favorite books.
I think I
ever.
tried to get it on Kindle or something. It was like, oh, all of like you can get it in Spanish, but you can't get it like translated, and all the translations that they had were bad or something.
I could believe that the audio reading of it was bad. What world are you in there?
Let's go! We're doing it!
Nice.
You're just cranking through stuff.
We're doing it, baby!
You got
Is this
10
the
minutes.
witches?
I remember when Ryan was getting stuck here a bunch.
Are you on the final thing?
I haven't even gotten to the labyrinth yet.
Oh, okay.
So, but I remember you doing this.
The hubris of you thinking you could beat me.
I did.
What
and
is
you're
Australia?
replaying.
That's the movie. The
was Baz Luhrmann epic
with
about-
Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
I vividly remember seeing it because it was one of those one day a year in LA where it just torrential rain, like just raining so hard you don't want to leave your house.
I saw it, I want to say when I had my QC job and it came through.
Yeah.
And I saw it but sometimes you would not get to finish a movie. And so I saw it and there's a point, okay, I didn't want to do that. There's a point where basically they get attacked in World War II. Australia gets bombed or whatever.
That's
And
the
you're not supposed to you don't know if he's alive or whatever. And that's when my shift ended, and I was like, all right, well, went home, and then I didn't end up watching the rest of it until probably, I don't know, several years later. I was like, oh, I guess I should see if he died at the end of this movie.
What happened?
I'm not going to spoil it. You have to watch Far
People
Away
are watching
Downs.
Far Away Downs.
Have you ever seen Strictly Ballroom?
Yeah, I have. That's a really good movie.
It's a good movie.
I mean, I like Baz Luhrmann a lot.
Me too.
I like Gatsby.
Did you see that he hasn't seen Priscilla yet?
No.
The audacity.
Priscilla?
Didn't the Elvis estate hate Priscilla?
Lisa Marie Presley specifically
what-
hated it, and then
based on her
it
book?
killed her,
Uh-huh.
and she died. Yeah, no, it's based on Priscilla's book. Priscilla likes the movie. She says
I mean, she should.
she executive produced it.
Yeah.
I think she had to say that.
Is there a
Why don't you
reason
just
that
do this
those
the
two
whole time?
movies came out so close to each other?
Oh my
Elvis and Priscilla.
God.
They probably. I mean,
Happens.
that's the someone says they're working on an Elvis, which means that other Elvis projects get more hype, so that way
Yeah.
it just steamrolls it.
It was
Someone's
a-
like disaster movies. All right, disaster movies.
I mean, the fact that two high-profile directors are both making
It's
Elvis
one of
movies
those ants bugs life situations.
Yeah.
is that that's Sofia Coppola, right?
Yeah.
Was that movie being made when Elvis was being made? you think?
Yes, they were.
I don't know. I mean,
Or
Elvis
was
had
it-
to have been in post for a long time. I feel like Priscilla's lower.
Go to the final world.
Oh my God.
Go to the final world, baby.
7 minutes.
Let's go. Open this. Come on, something good.
Everyone go
Oh,
watch-
nice.
Everyone watch Strictly Ballroom. It's fun.
Gather phantoms again. No.
It's like a classic Olympus Has Fallen / White House Down.
I forgot about that one.
I remember liking White House.
Dude, I
Down.
like both of those movies. I
Which one
think
had Jamie
the-
Foxx.
I think that's White House
Yeah,
Down.
White House. Because it knew what it was.
I couldn't. So
They're
I
both
started
fun.
White House Down, and the opening of it is so stupid or whatever that I was like, I don't, and I just never. I think I just never went back into it.
I mean, it is, but
They made like several of those,
Yeah.
right?
you mean
Like
the
four, right?
Fallens.
Angel
yeah.
has fallen.
Yeah.
What is Angel Has Fallen?
That's God. He has to
Oh.
go to heaven and save God. from the devil.
White House Down.
The president of heaven.
Do you remember who directed White House Down?
It's the peak and the valley of Gerard Butler's career.
I believe it was Roland Emmerich.
Oh, that's what I
Independence
assumed
Day.
it would be, but 5 minutes, and I'm getting to the thing.
That's one of his best ones in a long time. I mean,
I have based on a transcendental. I don't know how to say that word. Recommendation from Ryan.
Uh-huh.
I have When Evil Lurks to watch. in
Oh,
my
yeah.
thing right now.
I was asking Elise if she wanted to watch it the other night, but she was not.
she declined.
I mean, she just wasn't interested in that particular moment.
It's gonna
It
be
is
good.
it's a pay attention movie because you have to
Yeah.
read the whole thing.
And you haven't seen it yet,
no,
dude.
I have it sitting on my watch. Like
What is this movie?
When Evil Lurks, it's great. I don't want to pump it up too much, but I loved it. It was
Getting
awesome.
pretty pumped.
it's Spanish.
Argentina, so yes.
Yeah,
Oh man, those poor people. Have you seen that? Anything about that lunatic that's the president of that country now?
You don't like that guy?
Ryan, thoughts?
We shouldn't go into that.
I mean, I watched the.
He's insane,
The
though.
clearly, yeah, he's insane. Is the unfortunate thing. John
Right.
Oliver did part of his show about him, and it was pretty fucking funny because he was just in a normal news interview talking to a newscaster, and they put a picture of his dog up
Uh-huh.
on like the big screen, and it completely takes his attention, and all he can do is stare at the picture of his dog, whose name is Conan, and go, "It's Conan."
Well, he cloned his
Conan."
dog.
It's all the same dog.
Yeah, he cloned his dog. Yeah, and he
And they're part of his cabinet. They're his advisors on certain matters. Like,
are
He's-
clones of his dog?
yeah, he's legitimately insane and running a country.
The whole thing is insane. Yeah, his wife is a whole other character
Seems
too.
dangerous.
But that video of him going down the whiteboard, and he's just like, Department of Education in the trash, Department of Health and Human Services, vamonos, Department of whatever.
Sometimes
Made
you
me
know how
laugh.
much you hate the government, Ryan.
I'm not a man. I mean, they have their necessary. They have their necessary evil sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked for Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already been over that, Dan.
Sorry, I came in a little late. Wait, is that the dude, the bear?
Yeah, he's in it.
Is he really Gene Wilder's son or grandson?
No
I saw-
Is
way.
it just a side by side? They look the
They-
same.
They
That
look
has
very
to be.
similar.
That sounds like a joke for sure.
Can I believe it's true anyway?
Sure.
Okay.
And you two haven't seen Dream Scenario yet? Me and Omar
I'm
have.
just
We
behind on
liked
everything,
it. We liked it.
I liked it. I thought it could be more than
It could be more. I agree. It's not perfect, but I liked it.
Come on, Goofy, let's go. We got 2 minutes. We got to see that Keyblade battle.
I don't. I mean, I never thought I'd see James lose a video game to Ryan.
Okay, well,
James got
here's
to
yeah. Thank you, Omar, for
James
being
got to
having any sort of sense here.
The part when the race started, Ryan was at the
I've
part
passed
where,
that because he was gathering his little souls or whatever.
How many times did we do this? How many times did you play this game, Ryan?
At least twice. This was
At least twice.
Well, oh, you mean like in terms of
How many streams did we end up doing?
Oh, the stream.
Ryan
Oh,
still finished first though, so he
it
won.
was fucking. I thought you meant this level. Fuck. I'm gonna guess 8, 10. Right?
Yeah. So
10 streams.
Yeah.
He
So
played for
in-
28 hours.
Okay. Yeah. 28 divided by 4.
23 hours,
23
33 minutes, and no.
Oh.
What was it? You took a picture.
well, no, the timer was wrong too because you lost a lot.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's say it's 30 hours. I mean, that's 7, 8.
Yeah. So in what you did in 6, James did in 2. Less than 2.
Yeah, but
I'm not following this, man.
But James is a gamer though. He's a real gamer, so he should have been able to
Yeah.
accomplish
it's
this.
like handicap in golf.
Yeah, it's handicap and
It
golf.
evens things
It's
out.
handicap.
Well, here's the thing: if we had started one stream earlier, I would for sure have passed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. But unfortunately, we're out of time. And it's 5 o'clock. I had a great time defeating Kingdom Hearts. I am the ultimate Keyblade, the ruler of the light. And Organization 13 is going down, and they're my bitch. Thank you all for watching. This has been Ryan Defeats Kingdom Hearts, the 8th or so stream.
Beats the shit out of James.
Beats the shit out of James. James should be ashamed.
No one believes that for a second.
I don't know. I
James,
think
you're a real
Chad might
gamer,
believe.
James.
What
You
do we
got beat
got?
by a noob.
What do we got coming out right now that people can do?
We got the Napkin Saves
We
Christmas.
teased napkin a little while ago.
Nice.
We have Charlotte came in and teased something earlier, but I forgot what it was.
GT's exclusive sneak peek at G.
at
Something
At a
question
game.
marks?
We gotta-
At a game. Oh,
A
yes.
game.
Big
I thought she
Sneak
teased
peek
it, so.
of a game.
What's Friday?
Well, Friday.
I just pull it up. I can't remember anything anymore.
Right now,
Thank
I
you,
think
chat.
going live
I love
in
you.
just a few minutes will be an episode of Open House.
Okay,
Oh, cool.
Question mark?
Oh, we're recording one tomorrow.
we are recording
Not
one tomorrow.
positive it got done. Nickelodeon Movie Maker on Friday.
Oh,
That
that's
one
gonna be
was
fun.
really fun. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't attest to its quality.
And,
I maybe was. Hopefully,
right
I
here
wasn't
at the
annoying
end
in
for
it.
some of the diehards in the chat. There's going to be some programming changes that come up in the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for when things are going.
There are.
Yes.
Do I know about them?
No.
Okay. Keep your eye out.
I try to keep you on track. With
Out
it,
of the
so.
loop is the term. The further out of the loop, the better.
I'm on a need to know basis, and I need to know nothing. Okay.
All right.
Well, cool. This has been great. Thank you all for watching. I guess we'll just be here for a couple more hours watching James try to defeat this. And
Hit him!
He
God
already
damn it,
lost.
Sora!
I guess he's playing for second place in the race.
Come on,
He's
Sora!
playing for the love of the game, Dan.
It
For the love of the
cannot
game.
be that. It cannot be that.
Oh man,
I did like Boy and the Heron.
Oh, you saw it?
you watched it?
I have complicated feelings about it, and I think it's a movie I got to see again.
is it
Dude,
because you
I
hate
wanna
Japan?
see
I'm gonna
that.
see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it on Monday.
I did. I
Dub or subtitled?
oh dub. I'm not a sub crazy person.
I like to watch things subbed, but I also like my whole thing is like I kind of want to watch it.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. Is like you can take in this beautiful movie, or you can spend half of it staring at the subtitles.
It's not half. You read faster than you realize.
Well, and there's probably not a lot of dialogue.
Are you going to watch the new?
Can you watch it subtitled? Are they releasing it like
I'm
that?
sure you can
I
probably
think so.
find it somewhere.
in L.A.
Are you going to watch the new John Woo movie subtitled or dubbed?
I don't know.
You don't need to, or you're gonna know
Is that
dialogue.
true? Were you being serious that
What
it's
is it?
that it's silent?
Yeah,
It's
Omar
called
came
Silent
in
Night.
and asked me. He's like, "Oh, are you excited about that
cool.
movie?" I'm like,
The
"You know, it's
trailer-
silent."
I watched the trailer.
I think there's
Nothing
a little.
about the trailer made me feel like that was a silent movie.
He gets his the guy gets injured or something, and then it causes him to lose his hearing, I believe. So,
Oh, it's a
so I
death
think
movie?
that's the
Oh.
premise of it.
I mean, I watched The Killer for the first time this year, and that movie's fucking awesome.
The John Woo movie,
Yeah,
not the new
I haven't
David
seen
Fincher
a John
movie.
Woo movie in a long. Yeah, I've not seen David Fincher's Killer.
I love the John Woo Killer.
Oh yeah,
that's
that
one of the
movie's
best. That and
It
Hard
is
Boiled.
total '90s, like encapsulated.
I just love.
Here we go.
I don't know why
That opening
more
shootout
people
in the movie.
don't.
Dude, Ryan, it took you so many tries to do that.
I know.
That stupid.
Woo! See, you know, he's on the skip the cutscene rule.
Oh, look at the Keyblades.
Oh, you're surfing like in Back to the Future.
All that everyone get your mobile game out.
Surfer.
Get your mobile game out so that way you can play along. Oh, I can't skip this.
Ryan
This would hurt
definitely
my stomach.
dies in this part too.
Yeah.
because he
Oh.
wasn't pressing buttons. There
And
they are,
those
all your
Jimmy
friends.
Val.
Are those fake people then?
No, they're like from the mobile game.
But are people really playing
Ah, we have to get through everybody. Ah! We gotta get through them all,
We gotta
right?
get through 'em all.
Every single name.
it? It's not silent. There's just no dialogue.
Ah,
He loses his vocal cords.
I ended the stream a couple minutes ago. I hope that's okay.
no.
Did you actually?
No.
You,
I did have an idea for a podcast, Ryan, where we watch all of the Ghibli movies because I don't think you've seen any of them.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have.
Have you?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
For some,
have you seen all of them?
No.
Oh, at some point you hadn't seen anything. This was maybe years ago.
You know what? Well, yeah. Well, I haven't seen a majority. I think that people like, but I mean, I've seen Princess Mononoke, Spirited
So
Away,
you've seen some.
Ponyo.
Goose says, "Let it be known that James would smoked Ryan if he had started one stream
But
earlier."
he didn't though.
He did, yeah, but he did it.
Or we,
So I
we
won.
can't change time and space.
Exactly. Thank you, Dan. That's exactly what I would say.
Oh, this is where Ryan died because he kept getting hit by meteors.
did.
Yeah, but I
Oh, I
can't.
can
You can barely
move?
fucking see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they
You
played
can
for
barely
forever.
see the stupid things. They might as well just be a cutscene.
This is epic, though.
This
Yeah.
is Epic AF.
And I did it in my second attempt playing through or whatever.
You didn't do the cutscenes. The cutscenes take forever. Okay, hours. spent on
Okay, so
cutscenes.
let's
on cutscenes.
someone go through and remove all the cutscene time that Ryan spent doing cutscenes.
It was probably 20 of those hours.
Boom!
Oh wow, that was that easy.
Boom!
God, how'd you do that? That was embarrassing.
There'd be a great point if it went, eat shit! And then Mickey was like, fuck him! And then he stabbed it.
Yeah, this is a PG-13, so Mickey gets one fuck in
Yeah.
this game somewhere.
They use it. The where comes in, though, it's real nice.
I've wanted to make a movie where a giant god comes in at the end and is coming to fuck a volcano on Earth, right?
Okay,
So
alright.
it's like they take our planet and then just use it, and then
As a receptacle.
and then the volcano erupts.
Did you even
So
use the
I just
starlight?
want that to be out there. So
I don't think
if
you
that
know
happens in a movie, it's because you heard it here on the stream.
Does the
In what
planet
movie?
act as a womb for another god?
Oh my god! I mean, think about that. Our planet is. Oh yeah, and
They
then
did that already in the Eternals, guys.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
Sky Severance. All right, let's
well,
see.
did someone have sex with? Did a god have sex
All
with
right,
the
let's
volcano?
see.
Did a god have sex with the volcano?
well, James.
7 hours and 53 minutes. And I'm at the end of the game.
Sometimes you lose to Ryan. Sometimes
Here's the thing.
Ryan loses to you.
Everyone loves to come after James. But it's
Everyone
only
loves to
'cause
come
I'm
after
a winner.
Ryan.
It's only because I'm a winner. And because everyone was utterly impressed with what I just achieved.
And if you added the cutscenes, you would be at about 26 hours where I was.
I don't think so. Someone did the math. They said it's about 10.
I'm telling you,
Did you even equip the Keyblade that survived from antiquity?
I think it's more impressive that I did the whole game without equipping shit or eating anything. Okay,
You ate mushroom terrine. You had 100 of them.
3 times.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
3
See ya.
times in 8
Bye,
months.
everybody.
Bye, everyone. Love ya.